So I'm here and I'm queer. Totally. Hello everyone. I'm gonna let y'all get in the room. Please hit the like, please hit the like. Computer. Okay, I was about to say. Because yeah, you already knew. You were about to get it. You absolutely were. It's like, aren't you tired of me like yelling at you? Or aren't you like sick of that? I would be sick of that if I were you, computer. I would be tired of it. Hello everyone, welcome to the SeanDavieWay show. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I don't know if to laugh when I say that. It's probably because I'm totes annoying. Absolutely. Hi. Hello. Hi, Fire Goddess. KL, hello. Hold on. Oh, God. Do I have any of this ready? Do I have any of this ready? Hi, Pauline. Member. She says, hey, Sean and Max in all the chat. Hello, sweetie. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I came over here to be real messy. Real mess. I know you see the title. I know you see the title. Of course, I was gonna come say something. Oh, you think I was? You didn't think I was gonna say something? And I'm a girl. Please hit the no Giselle. Boo. Hi. And Kurt member. Moody, Stephanie, Mookie, Tia, Donna, Supernova, Angela. Hello, everyone. I love y'all. I love y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So y'all, what does the title say? Oh yeah, Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, speaks out. Janice, Janice Combs. We don't care about none you have to say in that nursing home. We don't care. Janice, know that this is how we feel. Like, not monster mom. Not the one that birthed the monster. Like, girl, he slapped you. Girl, please. Literally. Barbecue so good, make him want to slap your mama. He has some of that brother's barbecue. And then what a why yada. Why yada. So yeah. Your own son did that to you, so. And you trying to speak for him? You the one person we don't want to hear from. We don't want to hear from the one that births monsters. Yeah, we don't hear from you and your rotten womb. We don't want to hear from you and I'm a girl. Yeah, this is why Diddy's sister stays so quiet. She know better. She know he a monster. So and you know he a monster too. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Yeah. Foxy Brown, a black woman. A black woman. She bleak. She called out Tisa Fails. She absolutely did. You ain't think I saw that, but I did. You ain't think I saw that, but I did. Hey, Tisa Fails, girl. It's the jealous one. Yeah, so Foxy said that the biracial, whatever the high yellow over there, decided to lie. Ooh, girl. So yeah, a big star. Ooh, oh, yay. Hey, to whoever's stalking me. To whoever's stalking me. Hi. So yes, love you guys. So Tisa Fails has failed again. Absolutely. Now she done sat over there and lied on Fox the Brown. Foxy don't know you, hoe. Ooh, you're upset. Foxy don't know you, girl. But you be over there telling the truth, girl. Ooh, where's that girl? Ooh, girl, where's that girl? Who find anything shine? Lord. So if you look at the screen, you can see it, see. If you look on the screen, you're lying. If you look at line on the screen, in the title, in the thumbnail, you're a liar. Like, girl, this is what you do. I don't like you. And it's okay. This is reasons I don't like you, girl. Reasons like this. Like, yeah, celebrities don't do that to me, girl. When I did my survivings on Raz B before ever speaking to him, girl, when he reached out to me, girl, about multiple videos that he said it was like I was there. Why didn't Foxy say that about you? Girl. Imagine me being jealous, or, like I said before, you talk about anything. Doesn't matter. I can go write something on the internet right now, and you'll be 7 minutes later. If you go onto this site, and you go on there, it says that this happened. Well, you look at this, that I do this is just loud and wrong. Loud, light, bright, and wrong. And you're upset. So yeah, ain't no celebrities putting me inside of no post on IG talking about some liar. Yeah, hair flip. Yeah, they're not popping me. They're not exposing me. I'll save that for you, girl. Imagine me being jealous of being popped. Why would I be jealous of that? You wouldn't think I was gonna say that, girl? Of course my jealous ass was gonna say something. Girl, I'm jealous. So why wouldn't I, girl? Be careful what you wish for, because you just may get it. So yeah, be careful, girl. Yeah, ooh, girl, that didn't age well, did it? So we're gonna get into that. And then Drake is exposing Beyonce and Jay-Z on IG. Girl, he been popping them left and right. He been popping them left and right. So we gonna get into, but first we gonna get into Tisa fails. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. When we get to 500 likes, we will talk about, because we already got 645 people in the building, because we are amazing. Hi, Lauren. Potent Pondering. Hi, Lauren. Love you. So we're gonna start off with Tisa failed, okay? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, and get into what Diddy Mammy Janice had to say. And we'll get into Drake allegedly popping Beyonce and Jay-Z, girl. He done put Beyonce in the girl. He throwing ricochet at Beyonce, girl. So I said, ooh, Beyonce, girl, he telling, and when he say something, I'ma listen. Ooh, Beyonce girl, I ain't saying he's true, but I'm not about to call him no liar. So we're going to get into that too. But before we do, let's get into Tisa failed. Let's get into that, y'all. Ooh, it's messy. So if y'all go over to Spiritual World, shout out to Hosted Me, I'm amazing. So we have posts over there, because you know what we do, whatever we're popping to. So on Spiritual World, they have Foxy once again clears the air regarding rumors involving her and Jay-Z. Let's get into that. I wonder who she did it with. So Foxy put on her IG. Okay, if you go to Spiritual World, I can post it too. If y'all want me to, I'll post it. Absolutely. She posted a video of Tisa, the cowardly lion. All of this damn hair over there, okay, girl? And then once again, she in front of, over that line. Okay, over there like this, not telling the truth. Okay, it's a microphone in front of her, but ain't no truth coming out of it. So, but I'm over here jealous of it. Imagine, girl, I can just go lie too. Girl, why would I be jealous? Girl, I could go come forward like this lying too, girl. I don't need your permission, girl. You also Misha Alisay, Mokashe, Tropical Mist, Rainstorm, Tornado, Sleet, Typhoon, Montrez, Monroe. Girl, I could come over here lying anytime I feel like it. Oh my God. Girl, don't do that. Why you get to be the only one lying? Who told you that? How you do it? Not you. Goddamn. Imagine being jealous. Girl, I could just go forward and lie too, bitch. And I'm a girl. So Foxy Brown posts this Tisa failed her video in the video, the title say, Foxy Brown breaks silence, okay? Now, video, she must have been lying from beginning to end because Foxy says, stop playing when my name down for a comment. Can't spin me with the sucker-ish to take Hove down. Better ask about the cloth I'm cut from, okay? Now, you wouldn't know nothing about that beige, okay? Tisa fat and I'm a girl. That's so not fetch. So what she's saying is, look at here. In this video, Tisa Fails sitting over that line with views talking about some, I done broke my silence about Hove, and I don't have a problem with Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z and I, we cool. Like, we don't have a problem. Like, y'all do everything in y'all power to try to make it something other than what it is. Foxy, like, look at here. I'm cut from a different cloth. So if I don't like that, if I got something to say about that, I'ma say it. It's that simple. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you posting these things and saying these things and they're not true? Why are you merging me talking about a completely different situation and just throwing Jay-Z at the end of it like I know, bitch? Yeah, that's what Foxy's saying, girl. Yeah, let me speak to you in niggabonics because you probably don't understand those, girl. But that's what that means. Stop with my fucking name. Yeah, absolutely. Because you could get slapped. That's what she's saying. That's all Foxy's saying. Why I oughta? Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Or did you? Oh my God, Becky, I'm gonna kick her fucking skull. Is that better? Like how would? Yeah. So why do you feel like it's okay to just sit over there and lie on black women, girl? Tisa failed. Yes. I don't know what continent, island, forest, jungle you and your people is from, but this is why we tell y'all the black business. This is why we tell y'all to stay out of black business. What is Moana doing? Talk about Moana. Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. Yes. Tisa Fails, it's time you knew. The village mother knew is all you need. Oh, you're mad. Oh, you're upset. Are you mad at me? I've been staring at the edge of the water. Oh my goodness. How's that clickbait going? Hair flip. How's that going, girl? Jealous. I could put up a title around. Why though? Dear God. You and Stormisha, y'all something else. Y'all done all this lying all 2024, lying to the check, girl. Like, I cannot at all, girl. Girl, I guess I'm a YouTube OG. Because we gotta do all that to be Poppington. Like, we ain't gotta do all that, girl. Cause that, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So jealous while I'm saying all this. Foxy also posted, you posted someone coming to her DM and says, Foxy, when you speak, it's over. Stay protected too. Foxy commented, y'all want me to be Ty-Hove so bad. F out of here. Post that. Tisa failed. Girl, are you gonna go live and retract? Hello? Are you gonna go live and she posted you? She absolutely did. Shout out to Foxy Brown. You got ill not knocked up. Oh. Don't know none of her songs, but over there just Foxy, Janice. Can you even sing a song, ho? You don't even know her. You don't even know Foxy. You got show nerve. Girl, please. Like, y'all don't mind these people being taken down. Y'all ain't got no history with them. Yeah, take down Diddy, take down Diddy, take down Diddy. Yeah, of course. You know. Now let it be Britney Spears. Would you have the same energy, Tisa girl? Would you be able to protect Britney? But you just make a black woman victims and stuff. Ooh, girl. She's black. She had to have been SA. Like, she's black. Like, of course it happened. Like, look at her. Like, her career didn't go anywhere. Like, after Jay-Z, like, she's black. Like, it totally happened. Like, Foxy said, no, it didn't. Foxy, I don't know you. You know that microphone. You over there in the dark because you live all day, editing all day. She said, I don't know you. Foxy said, Tisa failed. She said, to you and your video and your channel. Where are the Tisa fail fans? All the ones that was like, oh, you're jealous. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Are you sure? I said she posts anything. She'll talk about anything. We all know that. I was trying to give her grace and not call her Miss Clickbait, and all of that. Is Tisa Fail black? Do you have that question for me? Is anyone wondering if I'm black? So if it's no question, when you look at me, if you have to question anything looking at a person, they not that. Mutt. Yeah. She's giving Moana. So, I mean, I don't know what she is, nor do I care. I wish I would research it. She don't. She don't. She just posted. So, I'm not researching anything. She is Moana. She don't look up nothing. She don't search nothing. She take her time and just make it into a video. She take a title and go hit the live button and just talk. She ain't doing no research. Why do I? Reading an article is not research. That's not research. It's a part of it. Because you have to understand what you're searching. And then your audience needs to see that too. I take y'all on journeys with me with my content. So a lot of times when I'm showing y'all stuff, the realizations that I was getting as I was doing the research to go to another place and connect the dots, y'all right there with me on the journey. I don't just come live like this. I don't do that. And just pull up an article and read it and it's just like, that's just it, like whatever. Like, yeah, no, I don't do that. I work hard. That's why I don't just spit findings out how you spit out videos, sweetie. Because I'm actually doing the research. If it's not real, I'm not talking about it. If the rumor doesn't have any type of truth to it, I'm not bringing it to the surface. For what? It's just hearsay. That's just all it is. And I'll make it true because I said, but you think that for you. Good for you, sweetheart. What has that won you? Foxy Brown on Instagram saying this, posting your face, your video, and the title of your video, which said, Foxy Brown breaks silence. You know her. Like that silence was broken on the phone with you. It wasn't, I'm thirsty, just like you are. You know, like you're thirsty on YouTube for views, how you're parched for views, girl. So, girl, imagine being jealous of that. Are you sure? To me, it was like, they need to be worried about their research. I am. That's why celebrities aren't doing to me what they do to you. Cassie saw my video of her that I did years ago. She didn't put it up her IG and say, Cap. Why? Because with the research that I did, I was correct about a lot of the stuff that I said in the video. Yeah, Foxy clearly watched yours. She didn't put up a clip of you saying anything. So I'm assuming she watched what you said. And from what she saw, you're a liar. She wants you to keep her name out of your mouth. She's not doing that to me. You should probably stay out of black business. That's all I would encourage. You can do a lot of deep dives on white people too. And Asian people, Latino people, Polynesian, Aztec, Dominican, all of them. It's a whole lot of people out here, girl. But y'all love jumping on black backs. Shout out to Tisa Fail, to Driver C. She said Tisa Failed is actually TJ. Oh, not TJ Holmes. I cannot. Thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. So please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 1,000 people in the building. We have 200 or 300 likes now. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who has double tapped that screen. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Lindsay for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, sweetheart. If you got a membership from Lindsay, please thank her. Thank you again, Lindsay, for gifting 5 memberships. That was very sweet. Thank you so much. I agree. Potent Pondering says, Tisa Failed is all about the money, which is fine, but it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. That's just what that word. That's just what that word. This is not about colorism. It's not about, don't say nothing in the title about colorism. It don't say nothing about none of that. It absolutely does. I don't understand where you got that from. And yeah, I will answer your question if it was. It is not. So move the fuck around. Absolutely. Go ask her why the majority of her deep dives are on black people. When you got people like Vince McMahon, what's his name? One from, boy, Danny from Daniel from that '70s show. So many other cases that are coming up and things that have happened. People that need to be canceled and deep dove into. I mean, Netflix as a whole, that's '90s show. I don't think anything should be supported that he came from, or anything like that. But let's just keep talking about black people, black people, black people, black people. So if there's colorism, go ask her why black's favorite. Go talk to her. It's nothing for you and I to discuss. Weird, because we're not talking about colorism. We're not at all. I talk about a plethora of things. I absolutely do. Do deep dives, bring other people forward. We've done deep dives on Hugh Hefner. All type of people. All type of people. Go check my track record. Why hers ain't like mine? Hers is nigga, 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 nigga. That dumb. Yes, you probably gonna have to talk to her about that. I don't know. That's why I say stay out of black business, because you're incorrect. Yeah, people love to hear me talk about like Diddy and stuff like that because I know what the I'm talking about. I was raised in it. A lot of the stuff you had to be there in order to know. Not everything is on the internet. Yeah, but she talking about research and people doing it. I do mine. I am hip hop. I am the culture. I've been around it since birth, since 1988. What the fuck are you talking about? Who better than somebody that's in the actual culture to speak of it? You're not. That's it. You offended those who are mixed race. And what you said, I don't care because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. If I say something about somebody being plus size or something like that, I'm not talking to you. So plus size, you feel some type of way. Oh, well, that don't have anything to do with me. Yeah, I would apologize to you if I was talking to you. I'm not. So what are we talking about? There's no reason to feel offended. YouTube is an offense. You're not going to go to a channel and not feel offended in some way, shape, or form by what content creators say. So again, I'm not talking to you. If you were offended by it, I don't know what you want me to do with that. When I'm offended by things, I usually leave. Anything else? Yeah, I'm not talking to mixed race people. That's not the conversation. Don't make it. Just like the conversation's not about colorism. Don't make it. That's not what we're talking about. I've been doing this too long. Yeah, that was cute though. Yeah, so again, I have children. My children are biracial. Why would I care about your feelings before theirs? But I still said what I said because I'm going to. Yeah, that's just what that word. I'm not talking to mixed race people. That's weird. Is the mixed race in the title? Is it mixed race tells? Like, is that? Oh no. Oh, okay. Then there's no reason. I could talk about somebody's teeth right now. If your teeth ain't on point, that doesn't mean I'm talking to you. Don't feel no way. I'll say something about gaps and stuff. I used to have gaps. So when people said stuff about gaps, about somebody gap tooth or something, like, I kept listening. Why would I feel offended? You're not talking to me. So that's just what that word. Again, I don't know what race Tisa is. I don't care. I don't care what race. So I don't care. Why would I research somebody that don't care to do research at all? I'm not researching her. I don't care. What she? Let me go figure out what race she is. I don't care. Like I don't care. She's still gonna get what's coming to her. So, and what's coming to her is she getting caught out. Where are all of her fans at? Where are all of the people, that was coming for me to talk about some because all I said about her was she posts anything. She don't, but she comes forward and talks about Sean needs to be worried about. No, I do my research, sweetie. That's why I'm not in these type of posts. But we're not supposed to talk about these posts. We're supposed to completely overlook that she's sitting over there lying on a black woman. You can lie on anybody. You already over there lying on a black man. Like, I mean, girl, what does it end, girl? Lie on some white people. Like, mix it up. Like, mix your lies up, girl. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, that's how race came up at all. Because I do feel that she loved jumping on the back of when, like, black people are going down. She be all over it. When there's something going on with black, she all over it. Shanquella, she be all over it. But when stuff going on with other things, she ignores it. I don't feel that our black news is something that people should be like taking a literal profit off of, because it's black, it's a tragedy. Let's, bring it forward and talk about it to bring in the black audience because that's who's paying attention, to what's going on. So I just find that annoying when you could do it with everything. She don't do it with everything. And she always taking a piece of information and expanding it and making it something way bigger than what it actually is just to get people to click her video. I don't respect that. I'm not jealous of that. I don't respect it. So since I don't respect it and I don't like people that do that, including her, I want what she has. What? What does she got? A following? Have that. A larger YouTube channel? I have that. She gets viewed a lot? Me too. But that's weird. We bought the same pair of Jordans. Why am I jealous? We got the same pair of shoes. Like, ew. Let's just not wear them at the same time. So Miss Possession says, yeah, like John Gotti was gone. Yeah, she said that multiple times that Jonathan Gotti is deceased. And I keep pulling up the jail doc to show y'all, no, not. He's incarcerated in jail in Florida. Why lie? If he's deceased, I even showed y'all that. If an inmate is deceased, it shows you how to move them. I showed you how they remove them from the system and how they also, there's still a page that you can pull up on the archive to find the deceased list because people do die in prison. So like the obituary that they have. I haven't showed y'all that too. He's nowhere on it. He's currently an inmate. But she said it disappeared. Ever since came forward about Diddy, he just been gone. Can't nobody get in contact with him. Yes, you can. Just say you haven't tried. Say you have your research, like you like to say about other people. Let it apply to you. Because again, Foxy Brown said you're lying on her to keep her name out of your mouth. But she is saying, do you want to hear it again? Tisa failed? Not a problem. Foxy posted you in your video and she says, stop playing with my name. Literally. Stop playing, apostrophe, black, just in case. With no H, like, right? My name. So that means you're lying. That's what that means. Stop lying on me. And Caucasian. Yeah. Stop lying on me. That's what she's saying. Okay. She also said, for dying for a comment, can spin me with the sucker shit. So she's saying what you're doing is sucker shit. And she's sucker free. She's never been a blow pop girl. A 1, a 2, a 3. So that's you. Yeah, your lollipop head arse. You. That's what you do. Yeah, I don't. Nah, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. You're a scary bitch, not me, is what Foxy's saying. Correct. That's what that were. And she also said to take Hove down. So clearly I've not watched this video, which I would. Like, I don't feature you at all. I don't feature you. I can't even mimic or imitate you because I don't feature you. Like, you got to watch a person in order to imitate them. Nobody, buddy. She says, better ask about the cloth I'm cut from. So she's not cut from the cloth like you. Weak. Yeah. You're very so much giving Faye the glory. Correct. You're giving Faye the glory. That's not Foxy. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. We're almost to 500 likes. So we what Janice, Combs' mother, had to say. And getting into Drake, Jay-Z, and Beyonce's beef. When we hit 500 likes, we're almost there. 413 on the fast track. Thank you so much for everyone who has hit the like thus far. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I just wanted to know what she had to say about that. Foxy Brown said that you are an absolute liar. You absolutely are. Hold on, is this a... Hold on, let me look. Is this... Oh, that's from Marco Polo. I was about to say, did she message her? Did Foxy message her, like, did Foxy cuss her out? But it don't look like Foxy cussed her out, girl. And so yeah, so shout out to Foxy Brown for standing on business and letting people know stop playing with my name. Like just because you over there on YouTube being a weirdo, what other people? Do all this conspiracy stuff that y'all do, and act like y'all the Hollywood ends, and y'all know exactly what the y'all talking about. Like you play with somebody else. So, yeah, find another black girl. That's what Foxy's saying. Like, not this black girl right here. Black girl magic, girl. You need to go find black girl tragic. You're not going to make me that. Not at all. No different than Nicki. Nicki has certain things to say about Jay-Z. She did. She has certain things to say. If everybody was so scary, then why did Nicki say anything? Why did she say anything at all? She said multiple things about and to Jay-Z, basically added him, did everything but at him. So, yeah. She speaks, twisting and turning and making that. Foxy ain't said nothing about no Jay-Z, and she said she ain't said nothing about him. So I've said things. I've been talking as of recently, but I'm not talking to him. I ain't saying nothing about Jay-Z. I don't have a problem with him. Like, it is what it is. But you keep trying to make, something out of nothing. No, this is nothing. Nothing to see here. Is what Foxy is saying. They see the stuff going on and how you got psychos like, how you are. Over on Piers Morgan saying all these things that cannot be found true, no receipts back, and get it's just a bunch of blah, and whatnot. So that is hilarious. You're basic. You absolutely are. So please don't ever think again, I'm jealous of you. Jealous of what? Okay? When celebrities start coming forward saying that I'm cap and that I'm lying and to keep their name out of their mouth, we'll talk. But that hasn't happened as of yet. So you and I don't have anything to discuss. What do we have to talk about? I'm too busy over here doing research to, yeah, I don't have the time to be jealous of clickbait. Like, imagine being jealous of somebody that lies. Like, all you do is lie. You do. You articles and stuff like that, little bits and pieces, little videos and stuff. And then you add in a false, like, bridge, to try to get the story across to the other side. It's like it's not being built up. This is what you're doing with Foxy. See, there are things out there. I'm sure that her and Jay-Z have had issues and stuff past and whatnot. I'm sure they have. But you don't get to make them into what you want them to be for your entertainment. Because these are people's lives. And y'all lying like trauma. Like y'all weird. Like that's so weird. It's like taking any consideration to where these people are victims. No different than Gene Deal. I just called him out on yesterday too. If something did allegedly happen to Usher, that is wild that you could come up here and not an adult's trauma, a child's trauma, because he was a child when this allegedly happened to him. So audacity to go up there speaking on something like that, like you have that right. You don't. Like, who the fuck are you to be sitting over there talking about that? It's still trauma at the end of the day. It's like celebrities are not God. They're not invincible. We are all human. So just like we go through things and hurt, and when we've been violated, how it makes us feel, and we want to suppress and bury things and whatnot, them too. Them too. So it's like he was a kid, allegedly, what you're saying, when this happened to him. Like, why do y'all think that is cute? Like, it's not, and it's not okay. It isn't. There's plenty of stories that I have read, and I have never uttered a word of it on YouTube because, one, a lot of it has not been proven. And then two, if it is real, this has to be like crazy traumatic, for someone. So if I became a star and someone found out about what happened to me in my past and they were just like blurting it out and just like talking about it like I know them, like I would definitely feel some type of way. I would. I wouldn't want to watch it. I wouldn't want anything to do with it or that person. I wouldn't want nothing to do with them. Now I can handle someone doing something delicately, and handling it with grace because they know what type of situation it is and how tricky it can be for other people and stuff like that, and triggering for the person that you're talking about. But ones that have no respect, like Tisa failed, and just goes for takes a bunch of trauma and tries to capitalize off of other people's alleged pain and abuse and stuff with doing no research, just spewing things, it's crazy to me. That's crazy. So I would never be jealous of anything like that. Like, I can do that if I wanted to. I can be an insensitive prick that only cares about the money. I definitely could. I think that's why I've been blessed because I do have morals and values when it comes to being on YouTube. Like, it is about being viewed 100%, but at the end of the day, the internet is fair. And being a content creator, your reputation and your credibility is everything. And some people like her, it has a price tag. It has a price tag on it. You know, they don't care about being looked at as legit and credible, and none of that stuff matters. All they care about is just being paid. That's it. That's it. They just care about money. So why would I do a craft or respect what they're doing? Like, there's nothing to respect. So that's what I said. I was trying to like give her grace, you know, by not truly saying how I felt about her, but being honest and saying I don't like her. I don't. I don't like content creators like that. I don't. I don't. Because why work as hard as I work if I can? Because I can do the same thing and better. Like that. That's the thing. Like, I could do the same thing and better. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to watch content creators, click the title of their videos, and know that there's at least truth to what they're talking about. I don't expect everything to be spot on, and you know, like I don't expect that. I don't expect any of that. I'm not a hater. Foxy Brown is. Foxy Brown posted on her community, or I mean, on her IG wall, that Tisa failed is a liar and cap. Why can't I talk about it? Hating on what? And you're upset. You're gonna stay that way. You're gonna stay that way. If you don't want people doing this, then go tell her to stop lying. Say, please, Tisa failed, stop clickbaiting people. Like, go talk to her. This don't have nothing to do with me. I didn't send it to Foxy. I didn't even know. I don't feature her. I didn't send it to her. Somebody did though. I doubt Foxy stumbled upon it herself. But somebody sent it to her. I didn't. I didn't send it to her. So don't get pressed with me because Foxy's saying that she don't have no credibility. Don't get pressed with me. That's weird. That don't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, people say a lot of things about Sean, but they don't say this. They even say he's jealous. But they're not saying this though. Moving right along. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for getting us to 500 likes. My God, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's get into Diddy Mammy. Let's get into it, Mammy. Let's get into it. So Diddy mom, Janice Combs, speaks out, you know, on her son's legal woes. So Janice Smalls Combs. Damn, you took Biggie last name too? What did y'all take from that man? Oh my God. Not just Smalls Combs. Okay, girl. Jenna Small Combs, the mother of Sean Combs, through her undersigned counsel and on behalf of the Combs family, releases the following statement. I come to you today as the mother is devastated and profoundly, she can't spell profoundly, let alone pronounce it. Profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth and the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. To bear witness to what seems to be like a public law, oh, Lord, not lynching. Oh, Lord, not girl. Not your son is the victim. not, not your son is the victim. Oh, we hate you. we hate you. We hate you. Right off the bat. We hate you because this is stupid. Not lynching. I remember that day. It's a girl of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is too painful and unbearable to put into words. Didn't you just do it? Lynching. She couldn't find the words. Girl, I cannot literally. Um, like every human being, my son deserves his day in court to finally share his side and to prove his innocence. Now, you know that's impossible because you know he is a liar, okay? And you a liar too. And you done seen the majority of all of this stuff that done went on and slapped you across the room. He even slapped you across the room. So, but whatever. I am not here to portray my son as perfect because he is not. Then shut the fuck up. You know he a demon, just like we know he a demon. Okay? Please hit the like. Please hit the like on the fast track to hitting 1,000 likes this live. 550 right now. Thank you to who has hit the like, but please continue. Over 1,200 people in the building. We can please keep tapping that like. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I cannot. It's a whole video out here, but Janice, what happened in that video with him and Cassie? Eh, You know where he learned that from? You know why it's hard for you to watch that video? Because you were Cassie, because that's what his father used to do to you. Hmm. Correct. Correct. You where he learned it from. Yeah. Because Diddy's father, before he passed away, used to do the same thing to Janice. And he wanted to be just like his dad, even so much to where he picked up being abusive. He even picked up hitting women. That's where he got it from. His father was a pimp. You were the bottom. And don't you ever forget it. Yeah. Diddy's father was a kingpin of drugs, and he was also a pimp. That's why you always see the pictures you see him in, he in the nice suits and all the Diddy. Everything Diddy became was his father. Literally. Literally. He wanted to be just like him, and he did. He attained that goal. People in the hood used to tell him how crazy his dad was, and how his dad, didn't take no issue from nobody. Very like mafia, mob mentality that his father's had. He just picked up the same thing, and his father used to his mother. He did. That's where he learned it. If you're wondering why Diddy's the monster that he is because of his father. Father was a monster, so he wasn't trying to be trying to be like his father because his father was a good man. No, his father was a monster. Really, hurt innocent people in the hood, known him. KILLING in him, all of that thing have his money because he was selling, all of that. If the prostitutes, his girl have his money, hey, today, maybe I got your money. So yeah, that's just what that were. Yeah, he was responsible for all type of people passing away and being unalived, and he was responsible for all type of stuff. That's why they weren't surprised because they said it was internal. This is how much he's like his father. His father was allegedly working with feds too. That's how he kept his business, awry. And his father was working with the feds too, and the feds turned on him. Is that not what's happening right now? Yeah, the type of operation that Diddy's father had, you need a lot of help. There has to be people to assist you doing it. Bringing in that many Uggs and all of that stuff, no, you need help. Like you watched the movie American Gangster, he needed help doing all of that stuff. There were plenty of cops and federal government or federal agents that he had in his pocket, all of that. Al Pacino, it always, because you can't have an operation that big without working with dirty people. I mean, the people that are doing the same thing doing. Because how are you going to get away with it? If every cop is a good cop, then crime will be way less. If every cop wasn't, crooked. Not cops crooked. There's plenty of good cops out there, but the majority of them, not so much. And the higher up they get, and it's hard for them because they see these people that they're arresting making all of this money, right? They barely got enough to afford their mortgage. They barely got enough for their family. And they keep doing these raids and whatnot, and they turning in millions upon millions of damn dollars. And the federal government just doing whatever they want with it. It's not, donating it to charity or building schools with it, and all of that. It's like a crooked, world. So yeah, those feds turned on Diddy's father, and he ended up getting pow-powed, and, he was murdered. And he's doing the same thing right now. So yeah, Janice, this is because of you. It starts at home. Where you were being slapped to the floor. But you didn't care because he kept you in Gucci and furs and diamonds. You didn't leave him, Janice. He was killed. He was murdered. You didn't leave him. Y'all was still together. Mm-hmm. Correct. And you were a call girl, too. Now, I'm not even going to call you a call girl. You were a freak off. That's where he gets freak offs. Janice would be busting down with other men, and Diddy would be that wasn't his woman. That wasn't Diddy's father's woman. No, she was the one that ran all the girls. Yeah, like the madam, if you will. She was the bottom, right? The bottom. That's where he learned all of this from, and it didn't end when his father passed away. No, she was still a madam. She was still doing all those things. She still had her own girl. She basically became a pimp herself. Basically took his place. Yes, y'all. Tisa failed, didn't tell y'all this. Was Sissy passed away? I hope Whitney whoop her arse when she get to heaven. I hope Whitney standing there like this out of all the stuff she found out. I hope Whitney up there. I hope Whitney up there like this. Yes, I hope Whitney up there just come on, come on, come on. I hope Whitney up there just. No, Lord, it's all right. She's staying long, no way. She is. Come on. All the stuff she found out. Yes, and that's next. Pat, you next. You next. So, yes. I don't like Sissy Houston. She ain't no legend. Her daughter was. So, that's just what that were. Oh, well, I ain't never liked Sissy Houston. I don't like how she treated Whitney. Whitney was my girl. I loved her to me some Whitney Houston. I loved her. And I felt like Sissy was a horrible mom to her. I feel like they had their good moments, but overall it was bad. I feel like Sissy was jealous of Whitney her whole life. Absolutely. Yes. Like, yeah, no, I don't care nothing singing with Elvis, singing with racist people. I don't care nothing about that. Singing with the thieves of R&B and blues. And we weren't care nothing about that. That ain't legendary to me. I'm a legend because I sang with a thief. Like, yeah, no. Like, okay, girl. Okay. I cannot. So, yeah, moving right along. Let's get back into this. But, yeah, so that's where he gets the freak-offs and all of that stuff. He learned it all from his mom, and that's where he learned it. He used his mom, because, in the day, Janice was allegedly beautiful. I ain't never seen no pictures of it. But back in the day, allegedly, Janice was beautiful. That's what they say. Ho, ho, ho. Word on the curb is that she used to look like something. Before she started looking like a Brillo pad with a blonde wig on. Before she started looking like a California raisin. Before she started looking like a California raisin girl. They said, like, girl, because she just won't pass away. She just won't pass away. She done been through everything. Girl, everything, all right? So she just won't go. She won't go. She won't leave. So... because they've been trying to end her for years. Shout out to my baby Gemini Twin for gifting 5 memberships. If you were gifted a membership from Gemini Twin, please hit her. Thank you so much, Gemini Twin. You are so sweet. I love you. And shout out to everybody that is here. We have 600 likes, so we can keep double tapping that screen. So we hit 1,000 likes. Well, even more. But we're on the fast track to 1,000 likes. Thank you, everyone that has been Double tap the screen and hitting the like. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So, wow, please block me. Y'all, please handle that. Moderators. A bust on Blockiana played around. Please handle that. We love giving people what they want. Yes, say less. I'm glad you know we have security. Security. They don't know how to get out. They know how to get show. They don't know how to leave help them. Please. Security. Security. So that's just what that word. Yeah, we heard about Sissy passing away, girl, and we care about as much as her ex-husband. We heard about it. Some of y'all probably be real sad about that. I'm not. She was old as hell. We all to go. And she did my girl Whitney wrong. Oh well. Oh well. She should have been better to her. She should have been better to her. No. She didn't lose one daughter. She even lost a granddaughter. She jealous of her too. She might as well push them down in that bathtub herself. So I'm not convinced that it wasn't her because she was at both scenes of the crime. Nah. She probably on a slow fall to hell as we speak. No, y'all. No, y'all. I'm not convinced that she wasn't in that whole love Bobby Christina. Nah. Mad at Whitney because she thought Whitney left everything to her. And she said the audacity to leave it to this little... You know, I really like her like that. We don't even get along like that. You know she ain't gonna give me nothing. She gonna give it all to that boy over there. The one that looked like her daddy. You done got her so damn confused you don't even find her Bobby. Nah. So that's what that word. So I'm not gonna say Pat wasn't holding that girl's feet down on one side of the tub. And Sissy was the girl. Nah. And they did the same thing to Whitney and Hotel, and Clive gave them a new life. Nah, I'm not convinced. Okay, I don't like Sis. She was of the devil. She was of the devil. I ain't never got no good feeling about that woman. Anytime I would see her, and even in all of the documentaries of Whitney, I hated her mom. I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I'm like, I don't like her. Oh, I hate her. I hate her. That ain't gonna change because she passed away. I don't like her in life and after. So Whitney would have been a way better person. I feel like she would have had the true love of her mother. Okay? That's just what that word. Right, where she passed at? Ray J house? He all on the internet looking for have you I. Have you I. And I'm a girl. So, y'all, she seen me. No, she ain't seen it. Jody, she was. You know, it wasn't no seem like you're ready. She was ready. No seem to it. She was. Go with your gut. Your gut is telling you she wasn't of the Lord. That is what your gut is telling you. Feel it. Let it sink on through your chest, girl. So, y'all. So Diddy mama was a hoe. Which she was. And she used to be sitting over there because, you know, sometimes when the dudes would come over, they'll want her. They'll be like, we want her. She look clean. She looked like she bathed. And tell her to keep the coat on. Tell her meet me back here. And he'll take him back there. He'd be like, go on, ho. And you better do it. With a cigar. Let me tell you two just like this. Give it up real smooth. Going on in there, the dogs, him real smooth. And bring me my dividends when you're done, bitch. You know, so that's just what that word. And then she's like, okay, daddy. And she go do it. Y'all is welcome. Correct. And there would be times that she don't want to do it. I'm sure. Now, I don't know about it. I'm just assuming. That part. I'm Tisa in this part. Now, I would assume, girl, that it'd be times that she probably didn't want to do it. Probably times that she was like, I gotta go to school. No, I gotta go to school. No. Like our girl in the color purple. Yes. I'm sure it was probably times. You know, like how Cassie was in that hallway. No, no, I gotta go to school. No, no, no. Yes. Then Mister came running down the hallway in that towel and did what he did to that damn girl. Okay, when she had to school. So that's my girl. Now that we saw it, we saw it. So that's just what that word. And he learned all that from his daddy. That's what that word. That was welcome. Y'all was welcome. I'm just saying. I'm not making what. I'm just saying that's what that word. Cat ran out that damn hallway. That's what that word. Shout out to my boo. I'm just, she says, hit the like and pass the collection plate around. I love you, Jess girl. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Shout out to Queen T. She says, I've been here for 5 minutes. I'm rolling ready. Shout out to you. Thank you, ladies, so much for the super stickers. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. No, for real. That's what that word. Cassie was running, like leaving. Like she didn't want to do whatever was being requested of, like she said in the lawsuit. She, he wanted to do it for she didn't want to do enough, she felt like doing. And he, felt like, so he learned that from his father. Correct. So that's why she just like, he really not the monster that y'all put my son out to be. Now, don't get me wrong. He is a monster. Y'all just not painting the right. Y'all ain't got the right colors. He a monster. He is. But he the monster with the green paint. Y'all painting him the monster with the red paint. Like, no. No. Now he is a little piece of a monster. He is a little piece of a deviant. A little piece of a Decepticon. That is what that word. Okay? But y'all not using the right paint for my baby. Right? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. That's just what that word. So she said, what she said, where we was at in this lie? Okay, right here. So she said, my son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things. Not entirely true. He didn't even tell a piece of the truth. Wow. He didn't even tell a piece of the truth. What are you talking about? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Nah. Okay, girl. Such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when there you go. When the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. So that's the only time he lied? What about Tupac? What about Biggie? That's the only time. That was it? He's only told one lie. Now, he may not have been as honest as he could have been about the video, because he said he did lie, He said he ain't never, But it did. But that's it. But that's it, though. That, no. That's what that word. She said, look at that was it, though. You got your nerve. Shout out to I'm Just My Boo. She said he knocked someone else's screws loose from Mama Combs when he knocked her upside the head. Right. Y'all pray for Mama Combs. Correct. She needs a lot. Well, I don't know about praying for her. I pray her brakes go out going down the hill. Yes. Correct. I give a little piece of prayer like that, because she'll still survive. She like a roach. She just won't go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all can keep coming. Y'all stop. We get it. Sissy, 131 and left. We get it. She done been here since 22. 922. It's all right. She done outlived a fucking queen. So it is all right. It's all right. What y'all expecting? What y'all expecting? A pregnancy or something? The only real big announcement after 65, 70 is the upper room. Did y'all? How was that fast? She was like 1,000. Oh my goodness. She was here 200-300 years. Like she lived a good long life, I guess. When all of that. Like what? Y'all, why y'all act like she was like 52 and that'd be sad though. It's like, girl, you still had your life ahead of you, girl. Oh my God. But yeah, she like what? 231? Like it makes sense. That will be the big next announcement, you know, is leaving. Hell, she was already over saying her goddamn welcome. Just like Janice. They already all said they're welcome. How she outlived Kim Porter, Biggie Pop, Craig, Maggle, Michael, Prince. She just won't go. She could survive an apocalypse. Like, oh my goodness. They could nuke the world right now. And then a week later, her and that damn wig gonna be walking around dehydrated. Nah. It's just what that word. So yeah, we understand Sissy left. Yeah. What we sad about. She was 1,000. And I mean, the person that gave her relevancy passed away a long time ago. Shout out to Whitney, 2012. We love her. This is news. Let's keep going. So, because she lying already. Sometimes the truth and a lie become closely closely intertwined. That's what you taught them. That's what you taught them. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Girl, I'm truthful about no lie. But okay, girl. To admit one part of the story, especially when the truth is outside the norm and it's too complicated to be believed. So what truth would he have to have had reason to drag her in that hallway like that and put his hands on Cassie like that when she was doing nothing and she's a woman? So on top of that, she deserves none of that behavior in the first place. What gives him the right, because he paid for a male to come sleep with her that she didn't want to sleep with? What gave him that right? Because he already put a whore? Janice, because he already paid for the skank. What? She's property because he's property for the next like hour or two. So your son, it was because he was horny. He doing all that because he was real horny, like he really wanted to. And she just wouldn't oblige my son. She just wouldn't go down there and, yeah, I got that baby. Oh, like she didn't want to do none of that stuff. And my son really needed it at that moment. There's no excuse. And you're trying to like sugarcoat it right now to be like, oh, well, if you knew what was going on, no matter what was going on, he should not have done that to her. And that he knew he shouldn't have did it to her either because he paid for the tape. There's no excuse. Why he paid? Why he didn't ever get rid of it after he bought it? Shut up, Janice. Shut up. Yeah, absolutely. None of the. Shut up. So, please don't say nothing else. This is why folk come. You want to say that in the first place. What to say? Norm too complicated to believe. This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end. What about the book? What about the book? And why are you acting like that was the only time he did it? He did it for almost 11 years. And you knew you were there. You knew you were there. You didn't mind because that's how you were treated. You feel like it's correct. He was basically prostituting Cassie out. You know, she was like his bottom B. You know, at even one point he tried to even make her like a recruiter. You know, I'm not saying Lauren London knows something, but I'm not saying she knows nothing. I'm not saying she knows nothing. I'm not saying that at all. But yeah, so yeah, you were forcing that woman to do things that she didn't want to do. Just like your mom did. She got forced to do things that she didn't want to do. And I think that that's why Diddy hates his mom. He hates her. The love that he shows for her is more so for like public. Like internally, like inside, he hates her. Like he really does. That he hates her because he wanted her to stick up for herself back when his father was alive. He wanted her to stick up for herself. He wanted her to show strength. And she never did. She always just allowed him to do what he did. And she never tried to leave the relationship. Again, he was murdered. That's what made it over. That's what made it done. So I think that he like internalizes it, but like her, you know, like feels like she's like a coward at the same time. So please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. We are almost to 1,000 likes, 1,500 people in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Please double tap green if you haven't already. So y'all just to the end, resulting. Okay, sorry. Settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son, interpreting it as an admission of guilt. It is. We knew he settled the lawsuit because Cassie was telling the truth. Not just about one incident, about everything. About everything. She stated how on multiple occasions and other witnesses, like when Roger Bonds, that's a guard, because it was her birthday and he wanted her to come and do a FO when she was hanging out with friends like Tiffany Red and others. She didn't want to do it. She wanted to hang out with her friends and enjoy her birthday. So Diddy comes and rips her out of the home and puts his hands on her in the process, like when they got outside in the car and whatnot, kicking her, pushing her, like all type of stuff. It just wasn't on tape. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. She explained multiple occasions of him putting his hands on her. The book, I feel like, explained it all. But in the lawsuit, she put certain things that are more tangible to where people like witnessed, or there's like video surveillance, stuff that can be proven so that she knows that, so that he knows that she's not playing with him at all whatsoever. So to me, why say something like that? Oh, the government took it as interpreting as an admission of guilt. No, he is guilty. And this before the government even had the copy of the tape. This is way before they even did the raid or anything like that to have any tangible proof. Your son had already, and he had the tape. So when he got sued by Cassie, he could have got rid of all of that stuff. That's how cocky and narcissistic your son is that he still kept it. He was so cocky, feeling like nothing was going to happen to him, that he got rid of none of the evidence. He kept it all because he felt untouchable. Yet, this is why you should shut up. You shouldn't say anything. Right message, wrong messenger. No. None of this, he is guilty on so many different levels, right? So you look weird even trying to defend him at all. As a woman, trying to defend him at all. You know, it's like you look really bad. It is important to recognize none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Okay? Being entirely straightforward about an issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who are wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them, but your son is guilty. He is guilty. This is not an innocent man. See, at this point in time, you're picking and choosing. You're basically saying that there are these allegations that are true, like Cassie's, but then you're saying there are some people that aren't. What is all it takes is one. Why does it take for multiple people to be coming forward telling the truth about your son when one is, because nobody deserves anything like that. Cassie deserved it, but the other women didn't, or the other women didn't deserve it, but Cassie did. Like, what are you? Nobody deserves that. See, you can't look beyond it because this is what you were, Janice. You were Cassie. You were her. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. The tape proves him guilty. What are we talking about? And that's what he did to Cassie. We don't even have to get into the other charges. One person's justice is enough for everyone. So if a person did something to me and got away with it, if they did it to you and didn't get away with it, that's a win for me too. It's a win for everybody affected by it. The parents, the family, the friends, it's a win for everyone. So it doesn't matter these other charges. When we saw the tape, what he did to Cassie, she told the truth. Even if she made up a situation about something else, it still happened. But what does it take? Like, oh, we got to see these FO tapes and stuff. For what? For what? When we already see that he is guilty. We see it. She stated that there were other people like Roger Bonds who watched Diddy physically assault her. Roger Bonds for it and agreed and said, yes, I was there. I did see it. That did happen. What more do you need? So what is he innocent? I don't understand when people, you talking about innocent of the racketeering charges and stuff like that. I mean, I guess. But as far as I'm concerned, any jail time that he does is deserved. He deserves it. He deserves it. Because of tape alone, that's enough. To be like, a person that does that to a woman deserves to pay for it. They deserve to go to jail. They do. Any other man doing it to women, they going to jail. So why he? Why he get an excuse? Because, statute of limitation. Okay, can y'all still hear me? Hold on. Hear me? Can y'all hear me? So I was getting a phone call. Can y'all hear me? Am I sound back? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, he's guilty. I don't. Y'all are weird. The ones that he's innocent of what? Innocent of what? You have one of the people in the FOs bringing the tape. Do y'all think that FO tape was a consensual tape? If he wanted immunity in turning in that tape, if I had consensual XTX with someone and somebody recorded it, why would I need immunity? There means some type of crime is going on. Something is happening that shouldn't be. So exonerate me from said crime. Just in case. Who knows if the person, they may not be of age. They may be unconscious during it. Who knows who it's for? That person, we don't know if Cassie in that tape. As far as we know, it could be, because it wasn't just with Cassie the FOs was. He did with all type of people. So she wasn't the only one. It was plethora. 50 Cent, Baby Mama, all of them. You're like, he did it with a bunch of people. He did it with a whole lot of people. And I'm a girl. Oh, now you better watch him out before God takes your mom one day. He's going to. He gonna take me. Like, duh. I mean, we all come to go. Can y'all introduce me to the person that was born and lived ever besides Jesus Christ? I don't know anybody else that comes here and it's like, we all come to go. I didn't wish death upon her. She died. She did. Allegedly. I don't know. Y'all coming in the chat saying that she is. But yeah, I'm not wishing that she go. She went. Why would God, let me take your mom too? Why? Unless it was a time. I mean, right. Your mama dead too? Like, I mean, okay. I'm not making fun of her passing. Making fun of her. I didn't like her when she was alive. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not speaking ill of the dead. I'm speaking ill of somebody now because I've been felt this way about her. It didn't just happen today. That's weird. So yeah, I feel like you need to go to jail. Tyler straightforward doesn't mean my son is guilty of repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals are wrongfully convicted and later on exonerated, have their freedom taken away from them because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of. But because they fit the image of what society considers to be a good person, history has shown us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions and mistakes. Girl, you stupid. Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's crying before our eyes is something I can never forget. Remember when Biggie was K-I-L-L-I, Lord, K-I-L-L-E-D, Janice? Remember when Tupac Shakur was, K-I-L-L-E-D? Can you imagine how their families felt, how those mothers felt? Now, Janice, can you imagine how those mothers felt and feel knowing and hearing consistently since their son's passing that your son had everything to do with it? We don't give a fuck about how you feel. We don't care. Why do y'all feel special? Why? I don't get it. Raz B came out years ago and said what happened to him, and people made diss tracks and put him in songs and made fun of him. Cassie, Diddy, why do they feel above ridicule? It's just what people do. It's unfortunate. We just can't control it. I would tell Cassie, who cares? Yeah, it's insensitive. But the internet isn't going to change up and change who they are and how they like to troll and gag and key because it happened to you. You're not special. Like, you're not. That's why it's brave that you come forward, because you are going to receive a lot of flack and ridicule off of your story. That's what makes you brave, is that you just go through it, because your truth is more important than what someone else thinks about you. So, like, who cares? I'm not pinching to that. I'm paying attention. I want Cassie to get justice. I want him to pay for what he did to her and others like her. I want him to pay for what he did to Biggie. I want him to pay for what he Pac. I want him to pay for what he did to everyone on Bad Boy Records. I want him to pay for it because he deserves to. A lot of people aren't alive to see this justice. A lot of people aren't. I believe deep in my heart that he had everything to do with the passing of Biggie and Tupac Shakur. Yes. There's every fiber in my body says that he had everything to do with it. If not for him, it wouldn't have happened. That's how I feel. I've always felt since I was a kid, I was side-eye him. And I never knew why. Like, I just always felt like I just never really liked him. I could never like him. I don't know. I just couldn't get myself to like him. Ever. It was always something about him. And I could never put my finger on it. But it was just always something about him. Like, he was always just too much for me. You got all these real talented people. He all in front of the video. It's like, move. Like, we not here for you. Get out of the way. Can we see the talent, please? Like, excuse me. Like, I came to hear Lil' Kim. I didn't come to hear take that 50 times in a row. Like, move. It was always just something about him. Being all up in B.I.G. videos and in the background, just what we do. It's like, shut the up. Like, get away. Like, it was always just something about him. I just never liked him. Always been like that. I don't know. Call it intuition, the Lord, call it something. But I never liked him. And I think a lot of people felt that way. You know, I think a lot of people that way. I think the same, like, it was kind of like how I felt about Dame Dash. I used to feel the same way about him too. I used to be like, why are you here? Like, can't move. Like, can we hear Jay-Z and Bun B? Like, we didn't, who are you? Who's this big head hoe? Like, get out of the way. Like, excuse us. We came for the talent. You know, but it'd be the ones that be behind the talent that want all the camera time. You know, I don't just like, ew. Like, go be talented. Go make your own music. It's since you so lit. Like, instead of riding waves. And that's how I felt about Diddy. Like, he's like, you always somebody wave. Like, where's yours? Where's your surfboard? Like, where get off other people's surfboard. Like, move. You know? So yeah, I can never get into him. He's done a lot of things to people. A lot. He's destroyed people's lives. And in their prime. You only get a certain amount of time in this industry before you're viewed as old. And in their primes where they had their youth to where they could have been huge megastar, he took that from them. All over SCX and a bunch of other stupid stuff. All to feed his ego, to play this little game, this human game of Monopoly or whatever he was doing. Like, and these are people's lives, their careers. This is like, they eat, breathe, and sleep this. They don't know anything outside of this. This is it for them. And to know that you had the gateway to be able to make it happen for them and chose to do it for a short amount of time just for your profit, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. And he needs to pay for it. He does. Like, stealing from those people, all of that. Them out here having to get, we going in the subway and Pam from Total is the subway artist. We going to McDonald's and Mace working the drive-thru. Black Rob was stealing from people and so yeah, he needs to pay for that. He needs to pay for that. She says, I can never forget good. It is truly agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily for lies and misconceptions without ever hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side. Well, that's what he did to other people. He took their side away from them for so long. Why does he get one? Shut up. And are you not going to talk about the first trial he got off on? Where was all this energy at the first trial? The first trial, he was, you know, the shout out to the justice system and, you know, all of that because he got off. But now that you feel like he may not be getting, now all of a sudden, shut up, girl. You look and sound dumb. These lies are thrown at him are motivated by those seeking to gain, oh girl, and not justice. These individuals saw how quickly my civil legal team settled his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, so they believe that they can receive a quick payday for falsely accusing my son. False accusations of SA thwart true victims of, we're fine, we have the right person. To make matters worse, the federal government is now using these lies to prosecute my son. This injustice has been unbearable for our family. We don't care. The worst part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity. Not for what he did, but for what people choose to believe about him, like the tape. So people stripping him of for that tape, are they wrong? See, you don't want that. You don't want to talk about that though. So say a person drops support from him and say him, you know, all of that because of what they saw him do to Cassie. And they cancel him for that. Is that not okay? Or is that a problem? Because Cassie is a real victim. That's a real victim in that tape, right? Right? Okay. Just checking. Yeah. Shut up. The worst part of the ordeal is, well, yeah, okay, where was that part? But for what people choose to believe about him, girl. I asked his supporters, fans, colleagues, since they all gone, don't worry about it, and the public to not judge him before you've had the chance to hear his side. We already heard it. He put up an apology and then he took it down. We're good. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. My son is not the monster they have painted him to be. But you're not denying that he's a monster, okay? And he deserves a chance to tell his side. I can only pray that I am alive to see him speak. You think he gonna be in there for a while, girl? Cause you gonna live damn near forever. So how long do you think he gonna be in there, girl? Oh my word. Respectfully submitted on behalf of the Janice Smalls Combs and the Combs family. Moving right along. So Drake, let's get into that. Let's get into that. Ooh, let me find out. Ooh, did I take it down? Always taking stuff down. Yeah, I'm not going for it. But anyway, so Drake is very upset with Jay-Z. Now, let's start with this. Drake, I was gonna play it, but it looks like they took it down. Drake, let me refresh. Let me refresh and see. Cause Drake just came forward. Okay. Ooh. Drake just came forward and he was talking about like fake friends and people at I don't know if he was at a concert, just like an event, and he was saying how people were showing that they weren't really his friends and blah blah blah, just a bunch of complaining. I'm just like, Drake, girl, abort. Maybe the internet. Yeah, it was on that Pro Talk. They took it down. Yeah, it's not up here anymore. Let me go here. But anyways, he was saying how people haven't been there for him, and then at the end of him saying that, then with him saying that he plays Beyonce's "Me, Myself, and I" on blast, or hold on, Drake puts fake friends on blast. Okay, maybe this is it. I won't try to hear the audio. Do you have the audio? Please have the audio. Please have the audio. Is this it? Oh, let me see. No, that's music. No, that's not it. Maybe it at the top. Is this it? This is it. He said they might switch up, they might turn on you, and have you on your back. Okay, keep listening. Sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Okay, so sometimes it's just you, and then he's played the song. This is the song. It was Beyonce, "Me, Myself, and I." So he says all of these things about fake friends, and he said his real friend in the building tonight. And then he states how some people are fake, and some people are gonna try to stab you on your back, and blah blah blah. And then he plays Beyonce's song. Now, if y'all didn't know, hold on, because there's more story. Drake also posted, what was it, today or was it last night? He posted Solange. Now we all remember the Miss elevator fight where Solange put her hands on Jay-Z inside of the elevator. Drake shows a picture of Solange getting in the car with him after that incident, which happened years ago. What was that, like, what, 2017, 20, I don't know, it was a long time ago. That the situation had ended up happening, but he shows Solange obviously very heated in the front seat, and she has two fingers over her lip like she is pissed. You can tell she is very mad. And the other thing that Drake posted after he posted that was a tribute to Aaliyah. I definitely think all three things are tied together. Okay. Drake has allegedly been sending Jay-Z cease and desist over Kendrick Lamar performing the song "Not Like Us," right? At the Super Bowl. And I believe Jay-Z has not obliged. I believe Jay-Z has made it so that his lawyers and whatnot made it so that Kendrick can perform the song "Not Like Us." This is confusing with Drake because Drake has turned down many Super Bowl performances. Jay-Z has asked Drake over the years like 3 or 4 times to do the Super Bowl, and Drake always turns it down. He always says no. So it's mighty weird that now all of a sudden that Kendrick Lamar is doing the Super Bowl, that Drake has a problem with it. Well, the problem is the song Not Like Us. If Kendrick Lamar would not have done that song, I don't think it would be that big of a deal to Drake of Kendrick doing the Super Bowl. But since he's going to definitely, how could he not perform the song Not Like Us? Everyone's going to want to hear it. Everyone's going to expecting to hear. Dun, 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 dun. I know I am. I want to hear. Kendrick, don't you get on that damn stage if you ain't gonna do Not Like Us. We want to hear Not Like Us. But apparently, Drake does not. So I believe that Drake is saying that Jay-Z is the one stabbing in his back. And I think that he feels like Beyonce is fake because they're close. Like Beyonce, Drake are really cool. Like they keep collaborating on Beyonce's last like 2-3 albums. Drake is either on it or writing for her. Like on the last album, Renaissance, I believe he wrote the song Heated. I believe it was Heated that he wrote, but I know he co-wrote a song with her on there, and I believe it was the song Heated because it definitely gives like a Drake feel, a Drake vibe to the song. But I believe you can hear him on like even the little background vocals too of Drake saying like Heated. I'm like, oh, okay, that's Drake. I mean, God. So yeah, so they got a relationship, a strong relationship, and beyond Jay-Z, like be cool with Jay-Z, but him and Beyonce have like their own friendship, is how I feel. And I think this is why he's alluding to certain things. Like he gets on stage, all of this, which let's play it again, and then at the end he plays Beyonce's song Me, Myself, and I, which is about a relationship. It has nothing to do with fake friends. He's talking about fake friends on stage. And then at the end of saying that, he says, play the track. The track that he played was Beyonce's song, Me, Myself, and I. That's a relationship. And then he posts the picture of Solange getting inside of his car after the night of them, Jay-Z and Solange getting into the elevator incident. I believe he's alluding along the lines to where they're connected, to where there's trouble in paradise and he knows all about it. Like he has the tea about what happened that night. I do believe that Solange told him what happened. They were together that night. They were, I don't know, because it was rumored they were dating at the time, but I could have sworn she was with somebody else. I just think that they were just hanging out. But I believe she told him what happened. And I think that's another thing, like he's kind of like pointing at, like, I'll talk about it. Like, I don't mind putting it in the track. Something like that of what happened that night. Because why is he posting this picture of Solange? There is a reason behind it. And before it's a picture of Solange, he does this. He gets on stage talking about how, He gets on stage talking about how, people stabbing them in the back and how sometimes it's just you and, play the track. Why play Beyonce track? Why not play a song about fake friends or something like that? That's not about fake friends. That's about a female that found out her man was cheating on her and she left him. He said, I'm going to tell you one thing about nostalgia. So he talking about back in the day. Nostalgia. Like retro. Same thing with what happened with Solange. That's back in the day. This didn't just happen. The thing with Solange. So I understand if that just happened that he posted the picture of her on his wall I would understand that. I would get it. But this, at a nostalgia event and then talk about them, then play Beyonce. Girl. He said his real friends are definitely in the building. I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were your friends or people you thought was to you, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they might switch up. They might try to move funny with you. He's definitely talking about Jay-Z because that's how he feels about Kendrick Lamar in the Super Bowl. A lot of people, rappers included, and friends have turned their backs on Drake for Kendrick. And because Drake always been that guy, you know, and he can't take that somebody else is going higher than him. They're being more respected in this game than he is. And he feels like, well, all of this stuff going on with Kendrick Lamar, why would you want to work with him now with Jay-Z? Like, why would you want to bring him to the Super Bowl now that he got a #1 single off Coming For Me when me and you are supposed to be friends? And Beyonce not backing him with certain things when he did send Jay-Z and the NFL a letter of cease and desist for not to perform the song Not Like Us. He does not want that song performed. So yeah, I get it. It is business, but you know, somebody like Drake, he ain't gonna look at it that way. He ain't gonna look at it that way. He's not. Because he's not. He would just be like, oh, okay, well, it's business. No, he's not feeling this at all. Because why is he sending the NFL and Jay-Z cease and desist letters? Why? Why is that happening? If he cool with Kendrick, because it's just business. Clearly it's not. So I would agree. Kay says he's being a Karen. I would agree to a certain extent. I do believe the same thing. I do. But I do feel like he feels like, you know, like you said, in the back, because we supposed to be cool, you know. So he is feeling some type of way. What? He said they may stab you in the back. They may do a lot of things to you. Come to that realization. Sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone in your thoughts. He said, play the track. And then you hear all my ladies. If you hear me, that was Beyonce. That was Beyonce. He played Beyonce. Girl, that shade is towards Beyonce. He talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's what he's talking about. He is talking, because why play her song? Sometimes it's you yourself. You're pinpointing them. You're saying it without saying it. And then he posts this picture of Solange. Then he does a tribute to Aaliyah. I feel like all three are connected. Mm-hmm. 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 Did Beyonce find out that night that Jay-Z cheated on her with Aaliyah? He did a tribute to Aaliyah. It's like, why? It's not her birthday. She passed away. Her anniversary is last month. No, August. Last month was September. There's no significant reason to be posting her right now. Why are you doing tributes to Aaliyah? For what? It's not her birthday. Her birthday's in January. You go on stage, you say, you play Beyonce's track after you say, and then you go online and post a picture of Solange the night of the elevator incident between Beyonce and Jay-Z. That involves both of them. That don't just involve Jay-Z. It involves both of them. That's her husband. So it involves them both. And she was there that night. She was in the elevator with them. And then you post a tribute to Aaliyah. I'm assuming they're connected. He has Aaliyah tatted on him. Although he's a huge fan. Huge Aaliyah fan. I'm like, is this connected? Like, did Solange find out that night that... Because again, rumor has it, the first picture you see of Beyonce is in 1999. When she was in Destiny's Child. Beyonce and Aaliyah were friends. They did. Beyonce even interviewed her. Aaliyah was the it girl, and Beyonce was the... She alright. She in Destiny's Child. She's okay. She wasn't like Beyonce, you know, at the time. Because why was she on the red carpet interviewing Aaliyah? Aaliyah was the star. Aaliyah was walking the carpet, and Beyonce was interviewing stars on the carpet. So they were clearly friends. Like, they knew each other. Kelly Rowland and Aaliyah were real cool. But yeah. So they definitely know each other. They were around each other, you know, at the same time. and whatnot. So Beyonce and Aaliyah do have a history. They do know one another. They did know one another. And another thing, if you notice, Beyonce like never utters Aaliyah's name. She like never talks about her. Everybody else has Aaliyah stories, and they don't mind talking about her. Beyonce don't. Beyonce done been interviewed hella times. And then, okay, in the what was that? What song was that? Let me just type it in and see. In the what song is that called? Did Beyonce did the remix to that song? I don't think she said Aaliyah's name. Did she? She may have. But yeah, she don't talk about Aaliyah. She does not bring her up. She's not. She doesn't bring her up. I'm not saying it's a beef or it's a problem. It's weird. Everybody else brings her up with no problem. The Brandies, the Monicas, and they all, you know. The first picture of Beyonce and Jay-Z online is from 1999 when she was in Destiny's Child. I think they were like backstage or something like that. And he took a picture with the whole group. And then he took a picture with just Beyonce. And then he took a picture with her. So it's weird that Beyonce fell in love with Jay-Z at first sight. Yes, Beyonce dated other people like the rapper Mos Def, and others. She dated other people before, you know, getting locked down by Jay-Z. She did date others. Rappers and singers. Beyonce dated, what's his face? What is his name? He played Marcus on Smart Guy. Allegedly dating when Destiny's Child came onto the show. Allegedly. Oh, yeah. But that was his girl. At the time. Most Def. What? After the Carmen movie? During the Carmen hip opera, they were dating then. They were dating during that. Correct. Correct. So, yeah. Girl is crazy out here. Absolutely is. So yeah, I think they're connected. Now, I'm not saying that Beyonce or that Aaliyah Sabater, you know. I didn't know, but yeah, I cannot. Yeah, so that's why they're beefing. I don't know. It's this is weird energy that just giving. This is weird energy. Weird energy. Beyonce never dated Sean Paul. She never dated him, and she also didn't like Sean Paul. She was mad at Sean Paul because when she came out with the album Dangerously in Love, she oh my god, it's like oh my god. So yeah, never what I'm doing when I'm sitting here doing nothing, don't nobody hit me up. I don't get nothing. And then as soon as I get busy, it's like everybody and their mom want to get in contact with me. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And then people get mad when I take my time getting back to them. But when I'm doing nothing, get nothing. But when I'm busy, then here y'all come. Like y'all are weird. Go sit down somewhere. Look. So no, it's not you tip us love you, girl. You know better. Like you oh he lies. You know, they don't care to go look at like, you know, I guess they just feel like I'm just sitting at home all day, just waiting for them. Like and they all and all the people contacting me know I do social media. Know I do YouTube. They all know. Like, it ain't nobody contacting me that don't know what I do for a living. So that's why they're getting straight ignored. But yeah, so okay, whatever that means. So yeah, I think that there may be. You know me, I don't believe in just. I'm just saying things like, why would he put up Aaliyah and like right after the whole Solange thing? Like, why would you do that? Like, why? Is they have to be connected in some way, shape, or form? They have to be connected. So a good Beyonce was passing the pie. She didn't quite because somebody knew. Yeah, yeah. Her and Sean Paul that they didn't date because she was dating Jay-Z. So she would have to been dating them at the same time. Her and Jay-Z had made it public in the song Crazy in Love that they were together. Baby Boy came out right after that. And Beyonce and Sean Paul's chemistry was weird. People was like, oh, they had such chemistry. How? When Jay-Z didn't let Sean Paul near her. Even in the video, when Beyonce was dancing on the dance floor, even when Beyonce was dancing on the dance floor in the video, that was my daughter. Um, she was dancing with another person. She was like dancing in the middle of the club by herself, and then when she was dancing, she wasn't dancing with Sean Paul. Mm-mm. When she did the breakdown, they were in two separate parts. They weren't near each other. So people are like, oh, Beyonce and Sean Paul had such chemistry. No, they did not. Like, they weren't. What chemistry? Besides that, Sean Paul is attractive, and people don't view Jay-Z as that way. Just say that. Just say that they were more aesthetically pleasing as a couple. That Beyonce and Sean Paul would have been cute together. Like, that would have been a cute relationship. And they did very well. They blended very well musically. They blended well. Sean Paul and Beyonce on a track together, magic. They never did a song after that. Why would Beyonce not do another song with someone who you have a smash hit? Baby Boy damn near became bigger than Crazy in Love. That was the problem. That was the issue that Beyonce had with Sean Paul. Sean Paul admitted that Beyonce approached him and told him that basically he almost ruined her life. Like, you're fucking everything up for me. You know, like, is how Beyonce approached him. Like, you gonna my career, right? Like, literally, Sean Paul said out of his own mouth, I'm not making that up. He said that Beyonce approached him around that time period and said that, you fucking everything up. Because it was supposed to be her and Jay-Z. Everybody was supposed to be spotlighting them. And she was like mad at Sean Paul because everybody was talking about them. And when the static really came with them, where everybody really was just like Sean Paul, Beyonce, was the VMA performance. That's when everybody was like, oh my God. Like, what is going on between them? Like, people thought, and the relationship with Beyonce and Jay-Z was public, but it was new. So a lot of people hadn't heard yet. We didn't have like the internet that we got nowadays, to where it's everywhere. It's like, it was kind of like Beyonce and Jay-Z never sat down like, we're in a relationship. But we all knew, it was clear as day that they were dating. I mean, he doing videos, put her in the video. I got the hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain. It's Beyonce in the video with he putting the chain on her as he's saying these things. So it's like, we knew, we could tell that they were clearly in a relationship. And in Beyonce and Jay-Z videos, Beyonce is always all over Jay-Z. Like, in Crazy in Love, she was all over him in that video. All over him. Deja Vu, all over him. Bonnie and Clyde, all over him. She was all over him in the videos. Basically dry humping in the videos. But then she do a video with Sean Paul, and they're not even on the same frame together at all. Jay-Z was not playing on Stop Games. No, he was not. Because they already had like crazy chemistry because people wanted them together. Because it's like, oh my God, Beyonce is beautiful. Oh my God, Sean Paul is so handsome. Like, he's such a nice looking guy. And people wanted them to like have babies. Like, we thought they were cute. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the same thing. I thought Jay-Z or Beyonce and Sean Paul would have been a very cute couple. I would say, like, they were cute together. They looked good together. When you would see them in the little picture that they did TRL together to promote the song Baby Boy. Now, they looked cute. They did. Like, he was a little shorter, but like on the shorter end, because when she wore them big old heels, that's what she but other than that, they were cute. I was like, okay, I could see this. We could see that. With Jay-Z, I don't feel like anybody ever saw it. Like, nobody ever saw it. I think, yeah. People were just like, okay, we guess. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. But no, honestly, I think that that's what it is. Aesthetics. I really do. Because what other reason would people have not wanted Jay-Z with Beyonce? He didn't even have the reputation that he has now. His reputation back then was a lot cleaner than it is now. And so, yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think it was all based off of looks. They're just like, Beyonce is beautiful. She can have any person in the world. Why is she with Jay-Z? I just feel like that's what it was. People just didn't want that for her. It's kind of like Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. I don't like it has anything necessarily to do with looks, but with his reputation and the things that he's done, I feel like people are like, oh, Nicki Minaj is one of the most beautiful women. She can have any man she wants. Why is she with him? You know, I think it's the same thing. Not Beauty and the Beast. I cannot. I think Upgrade You was the layout. Telltale. I think it was the video that Jay-Z did when because that came out before that. When he, the hot, well, I'm even gonna say that. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. I knew they was together in that video. It was the lyrics, the song lyrics and whatnot. You could tell like Beyonce was like singing to him. Like, and when they performed the song together, they did have a lot of chemistry between each other. They did. It did look like they were together. I was like, I wonder. I was starting to wonder myself. I'm like, I think she go with him. And then people start saying it on the internet and saying it on shows like Rap City and stuff like that. When Beyonce would be brought up, people would be like, I think she go with Hove, or I think that's Hove girl. Bonnie, that's Clyde girl. Like people would say that. So I was like, okay, it's given that they probably go together. Probably. Well, we weren't sure, but it was given. And then, because they got secretly married, all of that. So they weren't pushing it for the public to really like know that they were together, because everything was a secret. Them getting engaged was a secret. Them getting married was a secret. All that was a secret. So we didn't know. We had no idea. So with Aaliyah, it can mean a lot of things. I'm gonna go straight to Jay-Z actually cheating on Beyonce with Aaliyah if they actually did start dating in 1999. It's rumored, but I would say with him paying like a tribute to her, does it say maybe Jay-Z had something to do with that plane going down? Hold on. No, I'm messy. So Beyonce and Jay-Z started dating in 2001. That's when they became public, in 2001. That was the same year Leah died. Same year. At that point in time, Jay-Z was trying to date Aaliyah, even while Damon Dash was in a relationship with her. He still liked her. He still wanted to be with Aaliyah. Now, they didn't date, but they did hang out a lot and around each other. They had a lot of the same friends. And he did like her. It was known, publicly known, that Jay-Z did have a crush on Aaliyah. Yes, he did. He wanted her. Like, bad. And I believe that that's why Dame Dash went so hard to be with Aaliyah, although he was with Rachel Roy the whole time. The alleged Becky with the good hair. So Jay-Z's alleged get back to Dame for getting Aaliyah was sleeping with Rachel Roy. Because Dame was with Rachel Roy his entire relationship with Aaliyah. He cheated on her the whole relationship. It was not one point in time that Aaliyah was with Dame that he wasn't with Rachel Roy. It was just like Jennifer Lopez and Kim Porter and Diddy. Diddy was publicly in a relationship with Jennifer Lopez to the world, but would go home every night to Kim Porter. Same thing. He was publicly in the relationship with Aaliyah, red carpets, all of that stuff. Everyone knew that they were dating. And then he would go home to Rachel Roy. Fact. That's proven. The only person that didn't know was Aaliyah. But she was told. But if she believed it, she wouldn't stay with him. She was, still dating. They were even talking engagement before, because it was an interview that she had did, and Yeah, she said they was pretty much like two engagements. So her and Dame were really dating. Like Aaliyah was taking the relationship serious. It wasn't a joke to her. It was a joke to him. He was a get back. Jay Z kept overthrowing everything that Dame did. He kept winning over. Jay kept beating him when it came to the label, the control, the power, the money. Jay Z just kept lapping Dame, just kept doing it. And I believe Dame was jealous. So he did, you know, what Jay Z couldn't do, which was get Aaliyah. And he got her, and he basically like taunted Jay Z with Aaliyah. You know, it's like a trinket. You know, look what I got. Huh, bet you can't get this. You know, it's how he looked at it. He looked at Aaliyah like she was like a trophy. She wasn't, you know. Because if he really loved Aaliyah, then how could you be in a relationship with somebody else the whole time? He had kids with that woman, with Rachel, all of that. They were a whole family. Everybody knew they were together. But publicly, we knew that he was with Aaliyah because we didn't see Rachel. Rachel was in the background. Um, we didn't see her. So we had no idea. So the alleged Becky with the good hair, which is Rachel Roy, Jay-Z slept with Rachel, allegedly, to get back at Dame Dash. The problem was with him sleeping with Rachel Roy is that he was married to Beyonce. Hmm. Correct. Because that night at the party could have nothing to do with Aaliyah. It could have been all about Rachel Roy because Rachel Roy was at that event. She was there. She was. So was Jay-Z having a conversation with her? And Solange already knew what was up. So that's what made her so mad. Like the audacity to be sitting here talking to this right in front of my sister. You got me up. She may not say nothing, but I will. She may not do nothing about it, but I will. I mean, that's because Rachel was there. She was there that night. She's still a Hollywood insider. Like she does celebrity styling. She does all type of stuff. PR, all type of stuff. So there's many reasons for her to be at those type of events. And allegedly, Rachel was there. Now I don't know if her and Jay Z had a conversation. I don't know. Could have. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you. But Drake could because he was there too. So Drake could tell you. Hmm. Don't y'all find it weird? There was a situation before the elevator. So something happened between Beyonce, Solange, and Jay Z before they got there. That's why they left. They had to have left because there was a problem. Okay? Because for Solange to wait it's as soon as those elevator doors to close and then she went H on him, that means that there's something that happened prior. This didn't that energy didn't come in the elevator. It was coming to the elevator. So there had to have been some type of disagreement or an argument that had happened. And I believe, Jay Z and Beyonce are very private people, so they probably just wanted to take it away from the public. So the public didn't hear, exactly what was going on. But people heard the argument. People heard the argument. That's why I feel like Rachel Roy definitely had something to do with it. Um, no, I think Becky was Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow and Beyonce are like best friends, still to this day. Her ex-husband that was in the group Coldplay is Beyonce and Jay-Z's favorite band. They love Chris from Coldplay. And Gwyneth Paltrow was married to him. Why they became so cool. Beyonce and Gwyneth are besties. Still to the day. Like right now. They're still friends. I highly doubt she would be close to somebody. No, they are friends. What makes them not friends? They have different friends now. Beyonce really don't hang with nobody. Who does she hang with? Like, that's like saying her and Serena aren't friends anymore. Yes, they are. They just don't hang together every day. That don't mean they're not friends because we don't see them in pictures and stuff no more. Like they're just busy. People's lives go different ways. Serena got a family now, and all that's just different. We go different places. Like there's plenty of people that we are still friends with, but we just don't talk to because we have different friend circles or moved or. But it don't mean that there's a problem. Yeah, they're good for like last I checked, they were like really close. And Beyonce's a very private person, and she really don't hang with nobody besides her cousin Angie. Angie goes everywhere with her, and Kelly. They she don't really hang with nobody though. Really don't see her with people to be like, oh, she's not close to this person. Oh, she's not close to that person. You don't see any of that. So as far as I know, they're still friends. And I don't think Beyonce would have been talking about Gwyneth Paltrow as Becky with the good hair. I just don't feel that way. I don't even feel like Becky is relating to a white woman. I don't feel that way. She didn't say you better call Karen with the good hair. I know a lot of black Rebecca's and, Roberta's and, people like that. So I don't relate Becky as to white girl. She could just, I feel like she's just no different than Plies back in the day. Give me that Becky. What does that mean? Like Caucasian vagina? Like, is that what that means? Or is he just talking about giving the vagina a nickname? And not putting a color on it, just a nickname. That's all. So Becky is the whitest girl name. No, I feel like Amber, Amanda, Sally, Sarah, Karen, Becky. I mean, I view like names like that because you hear the name Becky and that's a proper name, right? But then you hear the name Latasha or I don't know Lakenza or Nevea, and those are ghetto names or black names. I don't. Yeah, it just is what it is. Right, Latoya, right? Those are ghetto. But you know, but move right along. So right, Bonquisha, period. Bonquisha. Okay, right. So say that Becky is a highly white name, right? Who uses that though? Who uses that though? No, I wouldn't say Latoya. I'm not like literally saying that it's ghetto, but if you hear the name Latoya, are you gonna think a white girl? Doubt it. But the name Becky to automatically go to white, like a black girl can't be named Sarah or Amy or Amanda. Is it like that's all I'm saying. That's it. You know, those names, common proper names like non-ghetto. But then you hear any name that sounds like ethnic, it goes from ethnic to ghetto. You know, um, because you don't think of anything besides black. I guess when you hear it, so that's what anything black means ghetto. Black equals ghetto. Yeah, we hear a name like Trey or Trayvon or you know LeBron. Something like this. Like you're not thinking of like white men when you hear those names. Um, like if you hear a name Svetlana, you're not thinking of you think of something like foreign. Like I think of like Ren or something when I hear a name like that. Just certain names that you can just kind of like. My name is Gwendolyn. Is that white? I think a lot of people would view it as that. Yeah, I do. I think people would, Gwen, would view, Gwyneth Paltrow, with that name Gwyneth. Like they're not gonna look at that as like like an ethnic person, a person. Those aren't our names. So that's how they do with job applications and stuff like that. That's why my mom named me a certain name. That's why she was like, I named y'all these names so that when y'all get older and whatnot, y'all aren't prejudged. I bullshit you not. That is just she said, I named y'all like this so that when y'all get older, y'all not prejudged. People don't hear y'all name and then they automatically just think, the worst of you. just because you have an ethnic name. So that's why she's like, I want my mom. She does. She's like, I wanted to be creative with y'all name and give y'all like cute names and whatnot, but she's like, I wanted to like thinking about your future. Certain names you put on the application, you will be discriminated against just because they see your name and think the worst. You know. But yeah, but the Becky comment, I believe that she was. I don't think she was talking about a white woman. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like she was talking about a white woman. I don't. I think she was talking about Rachel. And I think why I think she was talking about Rachel was because she said good hair. Rachel Roy is like known for her hair. Or she's known for it. Gwyneth Paltrow is not known for her hair. Like she's not. I would have thought like Jennifer Aniston before. I mean, Jennifer Aniston was like known for her hair back in the day on Friends and whatnot. Everybody ranted and raved about Jennifer Aniston's hair. It was like, I guess she had like the best hair. Like her hair was just like beautiful, I guess. But people talk about it all the time. We want Jen's hair, Jen's hair, Jen's hair. She has really good hair, like everybody always said that about her. But Kimberly is an ethnic name. I think Kimberly, anybody can be a Kimberly. I don't think that name would be considered like ghetto. Any ethnic creative name I think is viewed as ghetto. Anything that is not common. So if it's not a common name, then like the name Muhammad. I don't think that that's a ghetto name, but it's ethnic. And I don't think that a lot of people will see the name Muhammad and think, like a worst case scenario. It's different if like a Deontay or a Davante, or something like that is on the application. It's just looked at as different. It really is. Like a name like Beyonce. It's ethnic. That would be viewed as ghetto. Beyonce's name is viewed as ghetto. It is. The only reason why it has any limelight towards it is because she's a superstar. If she was not a superstar, her name would be ghetto. That's how they would look at it. That's how they would look at it. Her name is ghetto, But since she's a superstar, it's not ghetto. Look at Fantasia. I don't think that that's a ghetto name. I think the Fantasia's name is beautiful. I think that is a beautiful name. I do. But since it's not Anastasia, because Anna makes the name common. So it's Fantasia, then it's looked at as like ethnic or black girl. I think she has a beautiful name. But names like Jennifer and stuff like that, that can be anybody. I don't think those names are looked at as ghetto because they're common. Names like Beyonce and stuff like that. Before her, that was not a common name. It was not at all. So, now Muhammad gets stopped at TSA. I am not about to do this with y'all. Fantasia is named after Mickey Mouse. I thought so. I thought so. But I still think it's like a pretty name for a person. I like the name Fantasia. I think it's beautiful. And it's a strong name, a strong, like a performing name. That's a good name. I'm going to go see Fantasia. It's like, wow. So I think she's cool. I love her name. I love the name Fantasia. I do. I love it. I think it's a beautiful name. Aaliyah, love her name. I've always loved the name Aaliyah. I think that's a beautiful name. The name Aaliyah. And the Leah part is what I feel like makes it ethnic. But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get out here, but we're gonna have to revisit this because again, Aaliyah passed away in 2001. Beyonce and Jay-Z, all of a sudden they was dating. I don't know. But we'll get into it. Thank you all so much. Oh no, we can't hit the like. I'm not leaving till we had 1,000 likes. We are almost there. Literally 20 something likes. Please double tap the screen. Please double tap the screen. Let's get them 1K. Let's get that 1K. We almost there. No, we gonna stay until we are 1K. We almost there. Let me pull up something else messy. Let me pull up something else messy. Did y'all hear about Kevin Hart? And because this is what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Did y'all hear about this? Hold on. Kevin Hart and Diddy was dating the same girl at the same time.
Insider information on Diddy and Kevin Hart's involvement. I know this because I was on a TV show with a girl who was actively dating Diddy at the time. There I am. A quick Google search will tell you who she is.
So, and this is legit. So this dude that was on a reality show that we're going to talk about tomorrow says that he shows proof that Diddy and Kevin Hart was dating this female at the same time while Kevin Hart was married. So this was like recent. This wasn't like 10, 15 years. No. This was recent. And he has receipts that she was dating. Diddy was sending her flowers. That Diddy had tried to threatened to bankrupt his show if the information got out there, because she was also dating Kevin Hart at the same time. I believe she was Diddy's freak off, and girl, la 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 la. And the only reason we're talking about it because there's receipts. There's receipts to back this, right? So we're gonna go down that rabbit hole tomorrow when we go live. We will be live again tonight on Coffee doing Celebrity Tea. We started off with Justin Bieber. We're gonna do part two of Justin Bieber. Thank you all so much for the over 1,000 likes. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. So we will be talking about that tomorrow over here. I have to do more research because I want to figure out like who these people are and the connections and all of that, so we can go live and talk about it. I'm excited because this is messy and I'm all over it. So I love you guys. I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for being to the next show. Thank you for all the super stickers, liking the video. If you send me a cash app, thank you so much. What time? Around the same time we did it tomorrow. So like within like an hour and a half, we should be live. Within hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll be live over there on Coffee. Okay, I love you guys. Until the next live. Bye.